Once again, a very good morning, everyone. Today, I, Dr. Neha Dubey, again welcome you in the series of research methodology lectures. Today, I am going to discuss the topic of types of research or the classification of a research. So, in the this category, the types of research category, we can be divided the research in a four category. That is the purpose, nature, process, or the research design. In the category of purpose, it is again divided into two types, that is the fundamental or applied. Fundamental is also known as the pure or the basic purpose, and the applied is also known as the action. In the term, in the sector of the nature or the based of a nature, descriptive and the analytical. In the sector of a process or the methods, qualitative and quantitative, and on the basis of the research design, exploratory and the conclusive. Now we will discuss one by one in the every types of research methods. As per this purpose of the study, it is divided into two categories, that is the fundamental or the applied research. Here the fundamental, we can say it is the basics or the pure part, or we can say that the pure research is also known as the fundamental or the basic research. In the most basics form of research is this type of research is. Here we can also say that the objective of this research is to provide the models and the theories regarding the some phenomena. Means the phenomenon has to be which any kind, but the basics of that or the theories or the model related to that is the purpose of this kind of research. It is not applicable for the practical purpose. So this is also seeks to obtain the knowledge about the particular subject rather than its a practical usage. And in an applied category, we can say that it is also first, it is also known as the action based research, or it is a practical research. So the basic research is emphasizing on the existing knowledge without any practical application in fundamental research. Or in applied research, on the other hand, we can say that the existing knowledge, theories, or the methods to solve the particular issues, means it's practically implicable. For example, here we give one example of that. Designing the research model for reading behavior among the teenagers has the practical has no practical applications, and it is simply contributes to the area of knowledge. Okay, or so we can say that the fundamental is the very basic form of the research. It aims to solve a problem by adding to the field of application of a discipline. The several disciplines work together for solving the problem. Often the researcher individual cases without the aim to generalize. It aims to say how things can be changed, or it acknowledges that other variables are constant by changing, and reports are compiled in a common language. This is the fundamental research. In applied or the action based research, that I already said that it is the action based, means the theories and the model which are described or which are formulated into the fundamental side, it can be applicable for the practical usage in the applied research. So it tries to eliminate the theory by adding to the basics of a discipline. The problems are analyzed from the point of one discipline only. The generalizations are preferred, means the things or the conclusion which we find it out in the research, so it can be generalized. Forecasting approach is implemented, assuming that other variables do not change, and the reports are compiled in a language of a technical language of that discipline. Here I want to give a common example for understanding the concept of both the fundamental and the applied research is that when a sociologist tries to find out the reason for a crime, okay, or the factors that lead a person to become a criminal, is the area of a pure research. Means here we find it out the reasons that why the person is going to do certain crime. Okay, but when the sociologist tries to find out how the behavior of a criminal can be controlled. So it was in the purview of the applied research. And in first category, what we have done, we applied the certain theory or the model so that we can find it out the reasons or the factors why this has happened. But in the applied or the action based research, we wanted to know that how this behavior can be controlled or sorted out. So this is the basic difference between these two kind of the purpose of study. Hope you will understand this thing. Now the next category is the nature of the study. So on the basis of nature of study, it can be divided into two zones, that is the descriptive research or the analytical. Descriptive research usually involves surveys and studies that aims to identify the facts. In other words, descriptive research mainly deals with the description of the state of affairs as it is at present, and there is no control over the variable in descriptive research. Means the already things are present, and the description of that is going to be studied in this kind of a research. And analytical is, on the other hand, it is a fundamentally different in a way that the researcher has to use facts or the information already available and analyze these in order to make a critical evaluation of the material. Here we do the critical analysis to find it out the reasons of a presence or the happenings. Now the types of a research methods or the process, it is the quantitative and the qualitative research. So quantitative research is what? It describes, infers and resolves problem using the numbers, and emphasis is placed on the collection of a numerical data and the summary of those data and drawing of inferences from that data. Means it is done only on the digits basis. Now the qualitative research is, on the other hand, it is based on the words, feelings, emotions, sounds, and the other non-numerical or the unquantifiable elements. It has been noted that the information is considered qualitative in nature if it cannot be analyzed by means of the mathematical techniques. So this characteristics may also mean that an incident does not take place often enough to allow the reliable data to be collected. Means anything related to the emotions, the stress, like we wanted to find it out in the organization, the stress level of the employee. So in this category, we do not need the quantitative data, we need the qualitative data. We prepare the questionnaire on the basis of the so that the answer can be the qualitative kinds. Okay. So the next one is the types of research methods according to the research design. On this basis, it can be divided into two categories, that is the exploratory or the conclusive. So what is exploratory research? Its aim to explore the research area, and they do not attempt to offer final and conclusive answers to the research question. Means we are, or the researcher is exploring the unknown things, and it cannot be concluded. And conclusive research is, on the contrary, aims to provide the final and conclusive answers to the research questions. So here I put a table for understanding the different points and exploratory and the conclusive research on the basis of the different points. The first point is the structure, and in the exploratory zone, loosely structured in design. Okay. And methodology, or flexible and investigative and methodology. Hypotheses do not involve testing of hypotheses, and findings might be topic specific and might not have much relevance outside of the researcher's domain. Conclusive type, well structured or systematized or the systematic design, have a formal and definitive methodology that needs to be followed and tested. And most conclusive research are carried out to test the formulated hypothesis, and findings are significant as they have a theoretical or the applied implications. Means in explore, the structure cannot be proper, and the flexible investigation should be taken, and it involve the hypothesis testing, do not involve the testing of hypothesis because the unknown factors are has to be explored. and findings जो है वो it is also might not have a much relevance outside of the research domain. Means research is focusing on their domain, so the findings is also addicted to that domain area, and the conclusive is other side. Okay, so this is from my side for the today's lecture, and hope you all get the different aspects or the different types of the research, and you will understand it. And we will meet you again with the new topic of research methodology very soon. So thank you till now. Have a nice day, and bye bye.